What if I told you that for 6 long weeks, the world's most powerful government simply stopped working, millions went unpaid, food assistance froze, and entire departments stood still, all because of a deal no one wanted to make? Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain on the real story behind the U.S. government shutdown, who caused it, who ended it, and what no one is talking about. It began like a political standoff. Democrats and Republicans locked in a bitter feud over healthcare funding and government spending. But as days turned into weeks, the consequences grew devastating. Over 2.1 million federal workers faced uncertainty, with hundreds of thousands missing paychecks. Programs like SNAP food assistance were frozen, national parks shut down, and small businesses relying on federal permits were left stranded. For nearly 40 days, Capitol Hill was a battlefield. Republicans demanded a commitment to vote on extending Obamacare subsidies, while Democrats insisted the government shouldn't reopen without stronger healthcare protections. Inside the Senate, tempers flared. Deals were whispered, then broken. Reporters called it a wilderness with no end. But then, something unexpected happened. 8 Democratic senators broke ranks, defying party pressure, and voted with Republicans to move the reopening bill forward. It wasn't a surrender, they said. It was a strategy. One of them, Senator Jeanne Shaheen of New Hampshire, told reporters, "We crystallized the fight for health care and showed who was really holding it up: President Donald Trump and Speaker Johnson." And just like that, after 6 weeks of gridlock, a deal was reached. The Senate passed the bill late Monday night. The House of Representatives is expected to follow within days. The shutdown, the longest since 2018, is finally coming to an end. The deal includes back pay for all federal workers, immediate resumption of food and assistance programs, and a promised vote on healthcare subsidies. Republicans hailed it as overdue common sense. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell declared, after 40 days wandering in the wilderness, Democrats finally stepped forward to end the pain. But not everyone agreed. Progressive Democrats called it a terrible vote, accusing their colleagues of cowing too soon and wasting their leverage. Behind the scenes, insiders say political fatigue, not compromise, ended this shutdown. Public anger was rising. Polls from Reuters and AP showed over 60% of Americans blamed Congress for playing games with people's lives. Donors were pulling out. Approval ratings were tanking. Both sides realized if this continued, no one would come out clean. So yes, the government will reopen. The lights will come back on. Workers will finally get paid. But the scars? They'll last longer. Because in the end, this wasn't just about healthcare or budgets. It was about how far leaders will go to prove a point, even if it means breaking the system they swear to protect. If you made it this far, remember, every shutdown leaves clues and every deal hides a price. So before you switch off, ask yourself, was this really a victory or just the calm before the next storm?